Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So since you are already aware about the golden cross, price breaking out of the CPI line, falling wedge breakout, what does this actually mean for Bitcoin now, and also where we might be possibly heading in the immediate short term and in the upcoming days? All this scenario will be talked in today's video, so please watch it till the end. And I would also really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Now, without wasting any time, let's jump into the content. So let's have a quick look into weekly time frame, because in a weekly we have been very clear. Unless the price of Bitcoin is not breaking below the 0.236 Fibonacci extension line lying around 43,000, any sort of a price pullback or a shakeout type of scenario, that should be absolutely normal. And look at this, even though yesterday and a couple of days before we saw this price pullback type of scenario, but we were amongst the very few who were calling that in a weekly time frame the price of Bitcoin looks absolutely normal. Why? Because to the downside, the indicators MACD, RSI, T3CCI, true strength indicator, all these indicators were still in favor of bulls, and still now it's also in favor of bulls. So that's why, guys, if you worry about the smaller time frame, daily time frame, always zoom out a little bit and look at this in a weekly time frame. As you can see, in a weekly, unless the price is not going to break below the 0.236, right, which is around 43,000, any sort of a price pullback should be absolutely fine here in a weekly time frame. And now this is the time to talk about the golden cross, because in a daily time frame we just witnessed this golden cross for Bitcoin. What does this mean? In the past Bitcoin price action in a daily time frame, whenever we have seen this golden cross appearing, you can see the price after that has showed some massive movement. This one didn't go according to plan because this was the black swan event from last year. But in most of the cases, you can see whenever we have seen this golden cross appearing, after that the price of Bitcoin has also showed some very impulsive movement. So that's why right now, since this is also a golden cross that happened today, giving us hope that the price could be ready for another new movement, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action. So does this mean now we are expecting also the price movement to occur here in this manner? No, we have been very clear on this one. We will be expecting more of a range bound type of scenario playing out, and price slowly heading here to the upside, not a move here in this manner. Because in a daily, not just only the golden cross must be taken into consideration, but also this one scenario here. So guys, now if you look at this price movement of Bitcoin and use this 20 exponential moving average along with the 50 exponential moving average, this is a very good sign. Why? Because you can see price found support at this 50 exponential moving average, and now we are also above the 20 exponential moving average, and that is a great sign. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, we are aware whenever we have seen this similar scenario happening, price breaking the support of 20 exponential, coming around this 50 exponential moving average, found support above it, and once when we were able to also find a proper support above the 20 exponential moving average, we started this new rally here to the upside. This similar scenario has unfolded again and again. You can see, right, massive price movement. You can see again we broke out of it, found support above it, and then again a new movement here to the upside. So this here is also really nice scenario for Bitcoin, which is playing out right now and also in favor of bulls. But now let's look at this price action here in a smaller time frame. I'm going to stick to the daily time frame before I show you the 4-hour time frame, because in a daily we have to take this scenario also into consideration, guys. This broadening bottom breakout, what we had, as soon as the price found a proper support at the lower line area of this broadening bottom, you can see, right, then we started this new rally to the upside, and we have said we could be also forming another similar scenario. This here was a broadening bottom. You can also call this as a normal broadening wedge type of scenario. And if you look at this broadening wedge right now here, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, movement similarity is very similar, right? You can see massive movement before we saw this price pullback, and right now what we could be also forming is this similar kind of price movement here. You can see before an actual price movement starts appearing, I mean, we could see some more movement here in this manner for Bitcoin. You can see here, right? So this kind of price movement, price coming back to retest this lower line area of this broadening wedge, right? And then an actual movement to play in this manner, just like from the past Bitcoin price action. Because this here, this pullback makes a lot of sense again, because let me show you this in a 4-hour time frame. So you can see guys, yesterday we did talk about this 4-hour time frame and also falling wedge scenario for Bitcoin, because right now if you monitor this price movement, right, and look at this here, the current movement from Bitcoin, even though we had this price pullback type of scenario, we were still expecting a strong line of support to remain around this lower line area of this falling wedge. So you can see now this actually looks like a really nice breakout, but what I'm actually expecting is we could see some more pullback or shakeout type of scenario and price slowly hitting in an upper direction before an actual breakout to continue here in this manner. Because we are aware now, if you look at this with the help of the CPI indicator, the price has already broken out of the CPI line. But what I strongly believe is that if this trend is going to show any sort of a weakness around this price range of 47 to 48,000 range, right, then we could also see a retest again towards the CPI line and price retesting it one more time before choosing this move here to the upside. So that's why if we do see small pullback, now we are aware this $46,000 is going to be one of the strongest support for Bitcoin, just like this 44,000 here to the downside. Because when we had this massive pullback, you can see exactly after reaching the CPI, the bottom CPI line, we started rallying here to the upside. So that's why guys, that's why always look at the price action in both perspective, not just only a movement here in this manner, right? So we have to be prepared for both kind of scenarios. And also let me make you aware, if you are unaware of my Twitter account, it's crypto Anup. Feel free to follow me there. And not just only this, if you also want to follow me on Instagram, then this is my only official Instagram account, Anup Tungana, guys. There are many scammers using the similar names, so for confirmation always come back to the video description and have a double check. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this video was helpful enough. If that's the case, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.